I think that art is a tremendous vehicle for communicating messages, social messaging, but also for transformation, for affecting change. How many souls were altered by gazing upon the Sistine Chapel? How much did the art of Christianity, for example, the portraiture of Christ, not just, the slightly fey Renaissance image of the Christ with the brick hair and the delicate skin and everything else, but that too, why not? Who am I to say? How much strength did that give people to persevere during times of trouble and times of hardship? And in the end, this of course was art. And then we could even talk about art in terms of music and movies and that sort of thing. So I sort of feel, I feel as if, yes, art has a tremendous power to affect change and transformation in the observer and through groups of observers in society, right? But I think that happens whether or not the artist chooses for it to happen. Because in the end, art is taking something that the artist has witnessed, something that the artist feels deeply, a sort of indefinable essence that is the image of reality on the back of their brains, and they're transforming that into an attempt at creating a physical image of their own feelings and impressions. So if an artist is not consciously seeking to transmit a message, what's going to wind up happening is that art critics are then going to take that art and pick it apart to try to understand what was in the artist's brain by looking at their historical milieu, by trying to examine perhaps influences in the artist's life. And by the way, it may wind up being that entirely the wrong message is drawn from art, because it's going to be drawn without any guidance from the artist, if I can put it that way. So I think it's in the best interest of the artist to be actively concerned with the time in which they live, and to seek to project those concerns and their desire for some kind of transformation in their art. Why not be explicit? I remember I've read some art critics who feel that they don't like what they call preachy art that seeks to transform. But all art is preachy art, in the sense that it's art that is calling to mind in the observer what's in the heart of the artist. So you may as well just be upfront about it and make it easier on all the art critics who are trying to understand what it means.